Hey up YouTube, this is X Steel City Havoc. Going to give you a deck profile on my ice bears. In case you're all wondering, this guy right here, you see him? We've decided that this guy's going to be our mascot. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, start with the lineup. 2 Cryomancers, you know, good card. Nice gravity bind, tuners. Next you need Defender. Stops your opponent completely. Once he's in defense, with another ice bear, your opponents cannot attack with monsters with his defense, which is 1600 or higher. So it's pretty good. This next card, you could run 2 or 1, doesn't matter, but I run 2 because, you know, a lot of people these days use a lot of monster effects that target. This guy right here protects all ice bears from monster that effects that target him. So he protects you. Here's the must of the deck though. You need 3 priors. I'm proxying 1 as you can see. Need 1 more. Prior of the ice bear, great card. Pretty much what he is a monster reborn of the deck. So when he's normal summoned, you could tribute him to bring back any ice bear you want from your grave. But also as another effect, when he's on the any other ice bear monsters on the field, you could just special him right there on the spot. Next guy, I put in Secret Spirit just because of the fact that his effect, as long as you control another ice barrier, at the end of your turn, instead of this guy go back to your hand, if you have another ice barrier, your opponent's monsters go back to their hand. So if you know if he has Stardust, whatever on the field, Stardust goes back to his extra. Good card. Next, you need 2 Strategists. He helps you search out through the deck by pitching out Ice Berry monsters. So again, pitch out an Ice Berry monster. If you got a Prior in your hand, boom, you got a special summon right there. Pretty good. Next, I run 2 Samurais because I don't have Dance Princess yet. But this Samurai's for now because he's an 18 beater, pretty good. This is the other. Now these right here getting to the higher stars. You need 2 Diosojos. Protect all your ice bear monsters from being destroyed by magic and trap effects. So your opponent can't bottom me, dark hole, trying to tribute, can't destroy that. Next you need 2 General Gontalas. Big guy of the deck. Monster reborn. Once he's on the field, end phase, reborn any ice bear you want except for Gontala. So he's pretty good. Next, you could throw in a medium of the ice bear because you always get those situations where you, if your opponent controls 4 or more cards than you on the field, you could just special summon her right on the spot. And her effect is your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap per turn. So it slows down your opponent. Now this guy right here, General Raheel. I would side deck this card most of the time, but his effect comes very handy. When your opponents want to use their monster's effects, they need to pitch cards from their hand to activate their monster's effect. Otherwise, effect is negated. So it's a good card. That's it for monsters. Magic cards. You gotta run 2 magic triangles. I say 2, 3's too much. So yeah. This is the main card. You need these 3 main cards in the Ice Bear deck. These guys, search any Ice Bear monster you want. Then you got your staples. MST, Moray of Greed. If you have 2 high power water monsters in your hand and you can't summon them, pitch them back into your deck, shuffle, draw 3. Obviously, swords, heavy, mine, Book of Moon, lightning, Monster Reborn, and Dark Hole. You know? Now for the traps. Just 2 bottomless, Torrential, Mirror Force, Japanese, and not hating, Threatening Roar. And that's it for my my traps. Next, we have my Synchros. You got DeLorean. The main reason why I like using him is just to spam swords. Every 2 turns, return swords back to my hand. Boom, swords again. And he gains 500 attack for that turn when he returned those cards back to your hand. Any face-up cards. Next, you got Brio. Everyone should know Brio's effect. Good card. I run 2 Gun Gears just because the fact that I just love it. Love the effect. Great card. And 1 Mistworm. And that's my deck profile for Ice Bears. Thank you for watching, YouTube.